Do you think it's possible to look so young at 60 that people around you constantly ask for your passport or don't believe your real age? Many people are sure that this is possible only thanks to outstanding genetics or expensive cosmetic procedures. But the story of Isabella Pina proves the exact opposite. At 60, she looks decades younger, remains energetic, exercises regularly, and enjoys every day. In this video, we will look in detail at exactly which solutions help Isabella maintain her health, slim figure, and youth, and most importantly, which ones are really worth adopting if you want to feel better and slow down age-related changes. Therefore, watch this video to the end. It will be interesting and useful. So, let's get started. First, Isabella regularly works out in the gym. However, the main secret is not at all in the fact of training. Many people start exercising only when they want to lose weight before a vacation or prepare for an event. This approach rarely brings long-term results. Isabella sees physical activity as part of her daily routine. It is constancy, rather than heroic efforts several times a year, that becomes the foundation of health and longevity. Special attention should be paid to the fact that she trains different muscle groups. This is much more effective than constantly doing the same exercises. With age, the body needs a uniform load. If you pay attention only to your legs or only to cardio, muscle imbalances gradually occur, posture worsens, and the risk of injury increases. Comprehensive workouts help maintain strength, coordination, flexibility, and resilience. For an ordinary person, it may be a good goal to distribute the loads by day. Devote one day to the legs, another to the back muscles, and the third to the chest and shoulders, not forgetting the core muscles. This approach allows the body to develop harmoniously. Another habit of Isabella's seems very simple, but in fact, it has great value. She regularly takes photos and films of her figure. Many people perceive this solely as a desire to show themselves, but this habit has a much deeper meaning. The camera allows you to objectively track body changes. Weight may not change much, but at the same time, muscle tone increases, posture improves, the percentage of fat decreases, and the proportions of the figure change. It's the photos that help you notice this progress. The next important principle of Isabella is that she spends a lot of time outdoors. And it's not just about walking. A modern person spends most of the day indoors, at home, in the office, in a car, or on public transport. The body literally begins to experience a shortage of the natural environment. Staying outdoors improves the functioning of the nervous system, helps to reduce the level of chronic stress, and promotes better recovery after physical exertion. Fresh air also goes well with physical activity. Even if the workout takes place in the gym, an extra walk helps you recover faster. Calm walking improves blood circulation, helps to remove metabolic products from the muscles, and reduces fatigue. This is why many professional athletes include walking in their recovery program. Another important secret of Isabella is that she knows how to enjoy life. At first glance, this sounds too simple, but the psychological state is directly related to physical health. When a person is constantly under stress, the body produces more stress hormones. If this condition continues for months and years, the quality of sleep deteriorates, the immune system decreases, the aging process accelerates, and it becomes more difficult to recover from stress. A special place in Isabella's life is occupied by positive thinking. It is important to understand the difference between naive optimism and a conscious attitude to life. Positive thinking does not mean pretending that difficulties do not exist. It means looking for solutions, not dwelling on problems. People who adapt faster to changes and spend less time in negative experiences often find it easier to follow healthy habits and are less likely to give up what they started. Interestingly, a positive attitude even affects the physiology of the body. Research shows a link between an optimistic outlook on life and lower levels of chronic inflammation, one of the factors of aging. Of course, a good mood alone is not enough to keep you young, but when combined with physical activity, proper rest, and a healthy lifestyle, it becomes an important part of the overall health system. There is another principle that can be noticed by watching Isabella. She's not trying to find quick fixes. Today, many people hope to find a magic pill, an expensive procedure, or a miracle supplement that will keep them young without effort. However, real longevity is built completely differently. It consists of hundreds of small decisions made every day. Go out for a walk instead of spending the evening on the couch. Do a workout. Even if you're not in the perfect mood, keep track of your progress, not compare yourself to others. Enjoy the process rather than waiting for an instant result. The most inspiring thing about Isabella Pina's story is that her lifestyle doesn't look extreme. She doesn't spend several hours a day at the gym, doesn't follow incredibly complex workout routines, and doesn't turn her life into an endless struggle for perfect looks. Her approach is based on discipline, consistency, and respect for her own body. It is precisely these habits that have been working for decades, not for a month or a year. Age does exist, but it does not always determine a person's capabilities. Daily decisions have a much stronger impact on the quality of life. The body constantly reacts to how we move, recover, cope with stress, and treat ourselves. The story of Isabella Pina reminds us once again that youth is not a random stroke of luck or a gift from genetics. In many ways, this is the result of a lifestyle that a person chooses over and over again. And perhaps the most important secret is not to find the perfect exercise or a special technique, but to start taking care of your body today. After all, it is today's habits that determine how we will look and feel in 10, 20, and even 30 years. Friends, what do you think of this woman? Write your opinion in the comments. If this video was useful to you, then please like it and share the link with those who might find it particularly useful. We also recommend watching this video that's currently appearing on your screen.